Camron has issued a warning to any black people appearing on Skip Bayless' Undisputed show, alleging the sportcaster is using people of color for cool points. Killer made the PSA on an episode of his sports show, It Is What It Is, that dropped on Monday, with O.J. Simpson, Juice, as a special guest. The Dipset rapper called Skip out for bragging about his past accolades in sports and warned that he's using cool people for his show. He said, "Skip, you gotta let this ish go. You ain't the Juice. You ain't Hall of Fame. Ninja, we got the Hall of Fame up here," Cam said. "You 8th grade with it. Stop this ish. Man, secondly, you probably was playing when no black people could play in Oklahoma. It was probably segregated. Ish was definitely segregated when you was an all-star AAU and all this other ish. You was playing in the Andy Griffith. That ish. You played in the black and white. You could not play against no black players at the time." Oh, man.
8th grade.
He was the top scorer in 8th grade.
Athlete of the year.
Athlete of the year. AAU.
MVP basketball camp.
MVP of the basketball camp.
Yeah. Oh, no, they got Stat Baby even going in.
Oh.
Yo, Skip gotta let it go, man.
Skip, you be reaching so much,
Yo,
Skip.
for real, bro.
You gotta be found out by now, Skip.
For real. That's a good one. That's good. For real, man.
He said you reach so much, you're going to be fouled out by it. But, disclaimer, Skip Bayless is one of the greatest sports broadcasters. I mean, that might be a rough take, but Skip Bayless is definitely one of the GOATs in terms of, let's say that they had a Hall of Fame induction. I think broadcasters do have one, but you're crazy if you're saying Skip Bayless isn't going in there. Crazy.
Yo, Skip, what I say is this, man. This is the
and I'm not like such a big Skip Bayless fan. I don't like the split, I don't like the way Shannon Sharp was treated. But as a fan of journalism, you got to give Skip Bayless his credit.
Reason why you and Jalen Rose got into the beef that y'all got into.
Yeah.
Because you keep acting like you was this superstar athlete, and it all ended at 8th grade. Like the nigga,
it's like Jingle. His game didn't translate
like, exactly.
to high school.
Yeah, and then the nigga, when he was arguing with Jalen Rose at the one time, Skip was a junior playing JV. That's illegal, bro.
Yeah, we don't do that. We don't play JV. I can say that personally, varsity, 3 of them years. As a sophomore, 14, you know what I mean? So Skip Bayless playing JV as a junior, I feel that. I feel Cam, like, especially when you was a young dude playing against older guy. But this is a tricky one, because at the same time, he might not have been the best player, but amongst the people, but he's the best broadcaster amongst the people. Like, cool. Yeah, he was playing JV and all that. But the niggas who play varsity, they can't, come into this broadcasting world and outdo Skip. Like, come on, we got to call a spade a spade.
Like, you can't play JV as a joke. Skip, that shit was illegal, bro. Stop.
He was ringing.
Yeah,
nah, it's crazy. He say illegal. He's not.
Oklahoma. Could you Google real quick?
Yeah.
You're from, if I'm not mistaken, shout out to everybody in Oklahoma City. Now, not shout out to Skip.
Oklahoma.
Skip, when you was playing, how old is Skip?
71?
71? Yeah, OJ
91.
71.
Yeah.
When I say this, Skip and OJ, y'all look great for your age. Both of you guys, pause. But
that's cool. At least, he being impartial there.
Skip, you got to let this shit go. You ain't the Juice. You ain't Hall of Fame, nigga. We got Hall of Fame up here, nigga. You 8th grade with it. Stop this shit.
It is crazy how the It Is What It Is show has kind of reintroduced OJ into the community, right? Like, personally, I've grown to really enjoy his takes and his commentary due to the dynamic that they have over there. And it's all thanks to Cam and Mace. And that's pretty dope. Like, he could have just washed his hands and say, I don't know. But, that's cool. Now we're referring to OJ as Unc.
Man,
Uncle
secondly,
O.
you probably was playing when no black people could play in Oklahoma. It's probably segregated. Shit was definitely segregated when you was all-star AAU and all this other shit. You was playing in the Andy Griffith, that shit, you played in black and white. You could not play against no black players at the time. You played in black and white, my nigga. Stop, my nigga.
Crazy. They talking about you played when a time when there was no black, when black people were probably not even playing. I feel it. I get it for real. Cool. Yeah, he probably wasn't the best athlete. That's cool. That's understandable. But, yeah, he might have Lil Wayne up there. Yeah, he might be. But no, in a sense, it's like he understands the meta. He knows the value of black people within the space. He knows that the urban community is the trendsetters and trailblazers, especially in sports. And is he wrong for mimicking successful blueprints? No, I don't. And I can always listen to Skip. I remember late nights and get off work, and I'd come home and it'll be like old ESPN, like ESPN that aired earlier that day. It'll be playing late night, and like you can watch it. You don't, and that's in terms of sports, it's like, now we could talk about Mace and the fact that Mace doesn't know too much about or doesn't do enough due diligence on sports, but him just having his personality and wherewithal suffices. So with Skip having whole research teams and going above and beyond, I don't know, man. I enjoy Skip. I think they just don't like the fact that he's dealing with Lil Wayne and he's dealing with black people and using black people for. Now let's go back way back in the day before when Skip was building his name for himself. What do you say then? But yeah, I like I said, it is what it is. I made several videos about them. Great platform. Love everything Killer and Mace is doing. It's about rings. I'm from Titletown, Arizona.